Hi guys and girls, welcome to my channel on YouTube. Now in this video we're going to be doing something a little bit differently than what I usually do. We're going to be building an article from a magazine, a project, and the magazine in question is Television and it's dated May 1978, and the project is a simple test card generator. Now it says and the magazine's simple, and it actually uses about 30 ICs, TTL, transistor logic. Now I'm guessing in May 1978, before we had large scale integration, a project using 30 ICs was actually simple. Today we just build it with one IC. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you the bits and pieces, but I'm not going to show you me building it, because this is a project that takes 2 or 3 hours at least, and then if anything doesn't work we're going to have to troubleshoot it. So what we'll do is we'll take different video clips and I'll join them all together. So alright guys, let's stop the camera and move on. So this is a copy of the Television magazine, May 1978. That's a picture on the front, simple test card generator, generates a pattern in black and white. If we just, that's the printed circuit board. That shows you how the patterns are generated by adding the bits together. That's the components list. That's the author, Malcolm Burrell. And this is part one. I do have, of course, all the other parts to it. We'll just take a quick look at the circuit diagram, and then we'll have a look at the bits I've assembled so far. So I'm not going to count all the ICs. There must be at least 30 there. It's not going to be a 5-minute job. Just take a look at the picture on the front. Could be even more than 30 on there. So right, so we move over here. That's most of the parts all assembled, ready. There's still a few more I've got to look for. I've got a tube here with about, I think there's 25 or 30 IC sockets in a tube. I could always order some more if we don't have enough. And just in case it doesn't work when we build it all, I've got my logic pulse and my logic tracer. I've also got a gate tester for the ICs, a little circuit board where you plug the chip in, and it tells you if they're okay. So I think we're all ready to build. Oh, one last thing, we need the circuit board. Let's go back to the magazine again. That's the circuit board. This is the circuit board here. Put it in the right orientation. You can see that's the board for it. It is, of course, double-sided. These tracks on both sides. So let's stop the camera. I'll build this up, and then we'll come back to it in a bit, see if it works. Right guys, so here's the progress so far. I've actually counted them up. We've got 31 IC bases fitted now. So that's more than half of the work already. Right, so as you can see, it's coming on well. I've got quite a few of the capacitors in. I've got a lot of the little decouplers in. I've got a few resistors in, but there's some more to put in. A few of the tantalum electrolytics there in. I've got no transformer yet. I'm going to have to look for one of them. And no ICs, of course. We'll put them in very last. But as you can see, we're 3/4 of the way now. The only thing I've noticed about this, and it's a little bit naughty, these double-sided print, that's obviously goes through to the other side, but this is just printed on the top and the other trace is printed on the bottom. There's no actually through board link. Which I wish I'd noticed that to start with before I put these IC bases in, because I'm going to have to put through board links in there. And if you look over here, that's some I've already done. I just soldered a little bit of wire from the top to the bottom. So yeah, I wish I'd have known that before I started, but never mind. These things are all here to try us. So yeah, see, that's another one very close to the IC socket. I don't think for 1 minute there's any underneath, but I will just double check. So yeah, that's the progress so far. Just keep watching. Right, everybody, so there you can see that's the finished article. I've actually had this running. I've set it all up. All these presets have got to be set up as per the magazine. I have run into a serious problem though, and that is the modulator I've got does not work. So rather than hold the video and hold up the video while I find another modulator or while I order one, we've got to resort to plan B, which was an external modulator. So that means I can show you the finished article running rather than we wait for another modulator. Now I've just clipped a couple of crocodiles on there. This is of course live mains, but we are on an isolating transformer, so we're not going to worry. That's the top of the project. You can see where the modulator should be. I've just put some pins in. We'll turn it over. We'll have a quick look at the underside of the board. That's all the chips all soldered in. You can see the holes there where the original modulator would have gone, but I have tried to source one of them. I can't find one anywhere. It was probably sold by Manor Supplies in the late 1970s, but not to worry, we'll keep looking. But for now I've got it connected to an external modulator. So that's the magazine article there. That's the modulator, it doesn't work. I've connected it to this little 12-inch Teleton TV. So I'll just stop the camera while we get the mains crocodile clips back on there, and then we'll switch it on. Right, so here we go then. It's all ready to go. That's a little 12-inch TV on. The rolling bar is actually coming from the camera. I'm not seeing that. Let's turn the modulator on first. So the modulator's putting out a blank carrier now, and then we'll switch on the power to this, and it should look just like that. So here we go guys, 3, 2, 1, switch it on. And there you go, how about that? Let me lift up the magazine. So yeah, that's the simple test card generator from May 1978, and once again we've been interrupted by the phone ringing. Alright guys, many thanks for watching. Subscribe for some more, and I'll see you in the next video.